Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Trading Card Frog, and today I'll be your host. Today we'll be doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll be opening the Darkwing Blast booster box. This is sealed. It's my second one. I've opened one before, off camera, and I was lucky enough to pull these two beautiful secrets. I believe this is the most valuable regular secret, and this is a pretty decent card as of release day. This is on release day that I'm opening all these. So the first box wasn't bad, but I didn't get the Kashtira Fenrir, which is an ultra rare I really want to get out of this set. I want to get more than one of it, but it's definitely going to be a little bit of an expensive card. So obviously I'm not going to be lucky enough to pull more than one in only one box. That's why I bought two. But anyways, yeah, that's that for that. Regarding this box, why am I opening this on camera now instead of when I actually had planned to? For those of you that do not know, this was a box that I had planned to open during the new Duelist Challenge. It's a different series that I run on this channel. There's one episode a month. You guys should go and check that out. I believe the playlist will be available on the channel's main page. But yeah, anyways, why am I not doing that there anymore? Well, because after opening the first box, I realized, well, there's not much in this that works well with Crystal Beasts, you know? And I don't really want to focus on a different archetype entirely. I just want to focus on, you know, making Crystal Beasts win. So I decided to save money and buy the Battles of Legends, or is it how they're calling it, or Battles of Brothers of Legends now? Anyways, the next Legends pack. So yeah, anyways, this also was coming out too early for that series to have any budget, so I would be opening it like a month after buying it, which would be stupid. So yeah, here I am, opening this, and hoping to pull some good stuff. Sprite Double Cross. Pulled two of this in my previous box. This is the first one here. This is a decent card in Sprite. Not gonna lie, pretty good, but it's not only for Sprite, it's generic. You can use this in, for example, Melfi, and it would still work. Target a monster on the field or in either graveyard, activate one of these appropriate effects. Just one of them. Attach target monster to rank 1, to one rank 2 monster you control as material. So you could steal a monster on your opponent's field, or in the graveyards, and put it as a material on your Melfi Exceeds, which is insane because if you go and target Tri-Brigade Kit, you can reuse the effect of Kit when you send it back to graveyard again on a different turn than the one where it was first sent. So really, this is awesome for that, but it's also awesome because you can steal a target from your opponent's graveyard or field that they were going to use for something, and use that as a material for yourself. So that's very good, but the rest is also pretty nice. You can steal a monster or special summon one from their grave to a zone a link 2 monster points to. So if you made Mrs. Radiant, you can use this as well. It's not just for Sprite, guys and gals. It's not just for Sprites. Also, well, there are a lot of Blackwing cards in here. I do like me some Blackwings. That was one of the big competitive decks when I was active. So, you know, I like me some support. Although I'm not really well read on what's in this set. I mostly know that there is new Ghoti stuff, which is something I want to collect, like this, for example. And I know that there are the new Kashtiras, which have Fenrir that I really want. And there are the new Bisted, which are pretty decent. There's also Amazon stuff. Tearlaments have a few cards in here, not much, but a bit. And, ooh, we have the Draco Slayers. I almost forgot about those. This is our first Ultra, Majesty Pegasus, the Draco Slayer. So, I have not read much about Draco Slayers in this set. They're not linked to the true Dracos from which they were inspired, I guess. So it's a little different, but, you know, if you wanted to read the effect, you can always just pause the video. Honestly, I'm not gonna read it. It's just, I believe they're a decent deck, but they're probably not gonna be good enough to, you know, outrank Tearlaments and sprites in the meta at the moment, at least. Amazonas, we have Blackwing, Chinook the Snowblast. So yeah, as I was saying, I didn't really read up on any of the stuff in here. Like, I know like 5 or 6 of the big names, and that's about it. It's a little unusual for me not to read into any of the stuff before it comes out, but, you know, I just felt like opening some packs without actually feeling much of the pressure. So I'm not gonna know the value of a lot of the cards we're gonna pull. I know the value of like the top 5 cards that are not Starlight Rare, I think. But that's about it, you know. Cucumber Horse, that's a funny card. It's for plants. Blackwing with a coat. Wow. I like how the hair is just so much more flashy in my light. Yorishiro of the Aqua. It's a retrain of the original Maiden of Aqua, which is nice. The Runic Fangs is a pretty good card for Runics, which is nice. Is it a really good card? I wouldn't say so, but you know, it gives them a little bit of attack power if they need it for some reason. Usually they don't really want that, but you know, it gives them at least that, and the effect isn't awful. Scareclaw, Amazonas. Ooh, wow, a second copy of Spellbound. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take it. It's $20-something US for pre-orders. So yeah, that's not bad, but the artwork is, you know, pretty cool. It reminds me of older artworks that were in Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the days. Not in the big old sets, but, you know, maybe like about the time of the battle packs. They released some very cool artworks like More the Schlag and stuff like that. It reminds me a bit of that kind of artwork. But, you know, it's still a pretty decent card for those who didn't pause to read the effect. It is almost like a dimensional barrier, but it's a quick play spell, so you can play it on your own turn without having to set it. But it's only on the affecting the face-up monsters currently on the field of your opponent. So, you know, it's not as good. We have Branded Beast here for the Bystials. It's pretty okay. I mean, if you control a Bystial, you contribute a dragon, so probably your Bystial. Then target a card your opponent controls and blow it up. But there's also an additional effect, but, you know, as I haven't really read up on the cards in the set, I wouldn't know if it matches that well with the Bystials. But I did at least, you know, remember the first part, because some Bystials have effects that trigger when they're sent to the graveyard. So if you special summon a Bystial somehow, and then you just blow it up during your opponent's turn to destroy one of their cards, and then you get to trigger your own effect, and at the same time you basically fill your graveyard with some light and dark, because that's what Bystials are. It's not bad. Imagine you pop a card of your opponent, you add some light or dark to your grave, and you get to use, for example, the search effect that one of them has when it's sent to the graveyard. Wouldn't that be great? You basically get a free summon next turn from that search, using the material that was actually used as a tribute from this to blow a card from your opponent's field. So it's not necessarily a +1, but it's pretty good. The Bystial Alba Los. So this was also something I've pulled in my previous box. Honestly, 2 out of 3 of the pulls yet were also pulled in the previous box. This seems to be their boss monster. I don't know if you want to play more than one, honestly. It seems a little difficult to summon because you need to tribute 2 Bystials, but the effect is pretty good, although it's only temporary. It's still pretty okay. I wouldn't say it's an expensive one. I don't think anyone wants to play it more than once if they play it at all. But, you know, maybe if this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect. You see, that's not so good. But the fact that you negate the effects of all face-up ritual, fusion, synchro exceeds, and link monsters in the field, that's good. This is nice, and it probably would work very well to use the Bystials with, how do you call them again? Ecclesia and everything like that. Using Nadir Serpent. I forgot the name of that archetype. Darn. Dogmatica. Yes, Dogmaticas. Bystial Magnamut. So, that's not a bad one, I believe. Yeah, if it's in the, during the end phase of the turn it is special summon, you can add a dragon monster from your deck or graveyard to hand. So, you know, you get to set up your field, your hand for next turn, which isn't bad. Dragonic Pendulum instead of Dragonic Diagram. Huh, it's for Jago Slayers. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look half bad. I don't really want to read all of it, but, you know. So our first half is not over yet. We have a few packs left. As of yet, I mean, the two Ultras, I have no clue if they're worth much, so I would say maybe, like, a safe bet would be $5 to $10 for both of them. This is 20, so that's $30. The box cost me about 80 Canadian, and the amount I said was US, but probably after the pre-order hype, it would probably be the same value in Canadian money instead of US. Black Feather Whirlwind instead of Black Whirlwind. It's regarding Synchro Monsters, so I wouldn't say it's as good. Anyways, so, you know, we're not able to pay half the box back just yet. We're about a third of the way. It's not bad. I would wish that we pull something cool to finish it off, but I don't think there are many expensive secrets. If we get Fenrir, I think Fenrir is an Ultra, and it's worth about $20 to $30. That would be a nice Ultra to help us finish this off. We've pulled 2 Kashtira foils. We've pulled at least one of the common ones, but I think 2 of the monsters, the main monsters, are Ultras. Fenrir and, is it Unicorn, the other one? There's Ogre that we've pulled as the common. There are a lot of ninja cards in here as well. In my previous box, 3 out of 4 of my Ultras were ninjas. That was insanely stupid. I don't find the ninjas attractive as a deck, but I do see the appeal. Like, they're pretty consistent from what I understand, and they're pretty playable as well. Next side, we're starting the left side. But yeah, I don't plan on using ninjas, so I'm probably going to trade those away at my locals. And we have a Blackwing Ultra, that's new. Blackwing Sudri the Phantom Glimmer. When this card is normal summon, you can add a card that mentions Blackwing Dragon from your deck to your hand. I don't know if that's good or not. The effect continues, it seems to be summoning a token and doing some damage to yourself. Anyways, you know, it's an Ultra. I don't think that's worth much. So I'm just gonna assume it's under 5. Probably over 2. Let's say 3 or 4 is a safe bet. Tier Laments, Turbo. Bystial Saronir. Okay, so that's a different one. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send a Bystial monster or 1 branded spell trap from your deck to the graveyard. I don't know which branded you want to send. This doesn't seem to have an effect from the graveyard, but it does allow you during the end phase to target a branded that is in the graveyard and place it on your field. So, you know, Branded Beast seems to recycle whatever you send to the grave with this, but this is only when it's sent to the graveyard, so I don't really know. I guess if this is sent to the graveyard, you get to send... Okay, trigger Branded Beast, blow this up, then you get to use its effect to send a branded spell or trap from deck to the graveyard, use Branded Beast to get it back, and, you know, maybe do some fusions or shit. I don't know. They are branded cards. You could probably use Branded Fusion as a target for this. It's not half bad. And Branded Fusion is a good card in this deck as well because, you know, it gives access to the light and dark monsters easily in your graveyard for these guys to work. Baku the Beast Ninja. That's my favorite ninja card in the whole set because it is a goddamn samurai dog. Woo! I like it. I have no clue if the effect is good, but I like the design. And isn't that what matters to, you know, some people at least? Sometimes designs are just what people crave for, you know? I like dog cards. Sue me. Cucumber Horse as the first card. Look at me pull Starlight card in here. It would be insane. Zella the Dusk. That's nice aesthetics right there. It's like a firebird. Decisive, Amazonas. Ooh, okay. I said a Starlight. It's not a Starlight, but it's damn close because of all that foil. Woo! Ignis Phoenix, the Draco Slayer, and it's got some secret rare foiling bleeding out the top there. that is our second secret. I hope we're gonna get better stuff, because I don't remember how much this is worth. Probably not over 10 to 20, that's for sure. But yeah, it's also always treated as an Ignite card. Interesting. And the other one here was always treated as a Magispector card. Huh. So they really are coming back to the original archetypes from which each of them, you know, came to life. That's interesting. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I'm not sure, but we'll put it in the back for now. Freki, Psychic, Naturia. I believe the new Naturia stuff has some playability. I've heard a new combo popped up or something. Or, you know, actually at least gives a little more consistency to the combos that already existed. From what I heard, I didn't really read into it or anything. Ghoti... Bystial. Oh, okay, that's the one I believe is decent. No, that's not the one, but it's still a good one. This is a quick effect. No. Okay, you can special summon it just like any other Bystial. That is level 6. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls and send it to the graveyard. So basically, if you used it to use Branded Beast, well, that's insane, because basically pop this to pop one, then this, because it was sent, you get to pop another one. Nice, right? Psychic, Naturia, Kagero, Naturia again. Not bad, not bad. Okay. What next? We have the Kashtira Ogre and C. Simul Archfiends. That's okay, I guess. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's similar to Spellbound or Dimensional Fisher to some extent. But I wouldn't say that I like it much. Yeah, you know, it might see some playability, like it's a sneak peek. Oh, I actually do like the Great Newland version though. Add the bottom card of your deck to your hand, then take one card from your deck, shuffle, place that card on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, if you play 2 of these almost in a row, you get to actually choose whatever you want. But, you know, it's a fun card. A lot of cards just say put stuff back to the bottom of the deck in the order you want it to, and that's good for those decks. Like Adamantipator, I believe, would be able to use that. And it's about noodles. Ooh, nice. So we have a Ultra Arionpos Serpent of the Ghoti. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get Fenrir in my second box, because I didn't even pull it in the first box. But I do want some Ghoti cards, and this is some very cool artwork. Very nice aesthetics on this one. If this card is synchro summon, you can measure level 6 or lower fish from your deck. So that's good, because you guarantee yourself the level 8 synchro on the next turn. If this card is not in the graveyard as synchro material, you can target a fish in the graveyard, banish it. That's interesting. And you can add a fish monster with an equal or lower level from your deck to your hand. So you guarantee a search for next turn, and you also guarantee special summon at the beginning of the next turn to make your synchro summons happen. For the level 8 that was created using this as a material, you get to go into level 10 on your turn after. So that's not bad either. It's a pretty decent card. I don't think Ghotis are expensive or anything, but it's decent. I'd say we have about $15 to $20 of Ultras. Spellbound is 20, so that's, let's say 40 with Ignis Phoenix, maybe 50. We've got 50 out of 80 of the dollars I spent. It's a little bit of a disappointment, but we might pull something cool. We just still might pull something cool. We have some packs. Maybe we'll get the Starlight, or maybe we'll get a 5th Ultra. It happens sometimes. A For Hire card. It's a very cute one, though. Look at this little boy. Dinosaur, level 2. If this card is normal special, you can add a spell trap For Hire from you. Oh, okay. That's already a pretty good card for Hires. The rest of the effect I'm not going to read on camera. But yeah. For Hires are getting some support, guys. Watch out. Your locals are gonna get very furry. It's okay though. They're nice people. Ghoti? Ghoti Fury. Ooh. Some Ghoti foil for me. Trigger a fish monster you control and one monster opponent controls, banish both until next time after. Oh, that's not so good. I mean, it's still interrupting. But you know. If a fish monster is special summoned to your field while any card is banished, you can banish this card from your graveyard or face-up spell trap zone. All fish monsters you can control gain 100 attack for each. That's not so good. It's an interruption, but it doesn't do much. I don't like it much. It's a little disappointing, honestly. Like, you want to banish your stuff, but you don't want it to come back through another effect. You want it to come back, like, by its own effect, right? Wollo, founder of the Drudge Dragons. That's a zombie. Ooh, I like the artwork on this. Wow. Wow, that's new to me. 2 level 6, 2 plus level 6 monsters. Monsters you control gain 100 attack for each card in your opponent's graveyard. Okay. Pick one card in your opponent's graveyard and touch 1 or 2 materials from this card, then activate. Return it to the deck, or if the target is a monster special summon, face up, face down to your field. If it's not, you just set it. Nice. Oof, pardon me. Interesting. I don't know how many level 6 zombies people are playing nowadays, but maybe you don't have to play zombies for it to be good. You can use that in Bystials, when you think about it. Branded Beast again. Okay. That's not needed, but we'll take it. We'll take it. And we're down to our final pack. Are we gonna get blessed in our final pack? Come on, Heart of the Cards. We kind of really want to get something out of this. Please. Help. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. We're gonna keep the foil for the end. Original Bamboo Sword, Laughing Puffin, Prediction Princess, Tobari, Salamander, Vernusylph, Ixip, Kashtira, and Vernusylph of the Misting Seedlings. It's a duck with little ducklings. It's so cute. Earth Fairy. I don't really know about the effect, but I do know that the Vernusylph in the previous set had some interesting effects, just not much to end on. So I think maybe the new support might help them. I hope it does, otherwise why would they even release it? But yeah, that concludes today's video. Are we satisfied? Yeah, I guess. It's not as good as it could have been, but it's not that bad. We did get a Spellbound, which has some value at the moment. We got a Ghoti, which I want. We got some Draco Slayers, we got some Blackwing, and we got some Bystials. So yeah, I would say the box I did off camera is better, but you guys decide, right? So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I know I did. And until next time, guys and gals, it has been a pleasure. Ciao.
I've got a few thanks to give. First, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, sub, bell, comment, share, etc. It really helps. Second, I want to give a big thanks to my friend BuddhaBelly42 for making the animation for the channel's intro. It is much appreciated. Go check him out on his social media accounts. Third, but not the least, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who supports me, my channel, and its mission, especially the ones on Patreon. You peeps out there are the ones making this work. On that note, follow me on my other social media accounts. Lots of bonus content to entertain you guys and gals, so check it out.